I
God
will
damn it.
destroy
God damn
you.
it. Oh,
I
that's
will
so Diamond
end
Jim
your
Tyler.
life. The rage.
I cannot think
The rage that
of
welled up
anything
in
more
me.
DJT than what just happened. Hanging out with Diamond Jim Tyler and Rex Williams, we're putting our favorite scams to the test. What do you got for us, DJT?
This is an oldie but a goodie. Deck cards, take out 3 cards. Doesn't matter what they are.
anywhere?
Doesn't matter that I see the cards. Any 3 cards.
I do love the attention to detail. Like you're really invested.
Don't look at the cards. Don't look at the cards. Look away.
All right. And we're going to turn them face up.
Okay.
So there's no mystery as to what the cards are. We'll take the balance of the deck.
There we go. We got 2, 10, 2.
All right. Let's do this. I'm going to look away. And Brian, you should probably look away too. You might think that we're in cahoots.
Yeah.
You're going to turn over one of the cards. That's going to be your selected card. I will not look. No, nor will Brian. Have you turned one over?
I have.
That is your selected card. Now, if I turn back at this moment, I'll know what the card is. Not a very good trick.
Yep.
So go ahead and turn the other 2 face down as well, but also swap their 2 places.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to turn back around. Would you like to mix the cards further? You can if you wish.
Yes.
Yeah, push them around, mix them up if you wish.
Are you watching?
It's okay, because I don't know what's where. And just think about that first card you turned over. Concentrate on it, okay? And this can be done with a borrowed deck of cards, believe it or not.
Is that your card?
Yeah, that's my freaking card.
This is a classic, what we call a tweener. We say openers, closers, tweeners,
Yeah,
right?
let's do it again.
Right.
Let's do it again. Because people think maybe
Same
that was
3
1 out
cards?
of 3. Maybe I got lucky.
Same 3 cards?
So, yeah. I say it can be done with a borrowed deck of cards.
All right, here.
So
Okay.
I'll look away.
Look it away.
All right. And turn over 1, that's your selection.
Okay.
Now, turn the other 2 over, but swap their 2 places.
Okay.
Can I turn back around
Hold
now?
on. Okay.
Okay. Now, would you like to mix them further?
Nope, I'm
Okay,
good.
you're good. All right. So just think about your card again. I might do it a little bit differently this time. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one, I think.
Yes.
Down to a diamond.
You did the same card.
I did the
once,
same
right?
card.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
One more time.
One more time. All right.
We got this. Okay.
Turn them up.
So turn them up.
Turn over your selected card.
Okay.
Turn over the other 2 and swap their 2 places.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Now, would you like to mix them? You can if you wish.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently because I'm betting you picked a different card this time. Hold on. I'm just gonna turn them up. I'll try to read them face up this way.
Yeah.
The 2 of clubs, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
This
got
time, I want a grade before you know the
it.
answer.
Okay. It was to the point where I know he could. I had the hat, was blocking, thinking maybe is his hearing so good that he can hear the different things going on here. That's
All of which could be much more impressive than the actual method. If you believe that, that's
so.
fine.
No, that's where I'm thinking. And that, if I'm thinking that, then that's an A.
We have a solid A.
That's a solid A.
All right, are you ready?
Hello, we are domain.com.
Over the years, we have been watching you. The financial abuse of your wallets,
The corruption of your ease of use.
the cover-ups of reliability, all for the sake of penny pinching.
This is why we at domain.com have decided
You must register with us.
we are efficient and reliable. We do not compromise.
We are relentless.
We will not stop
Until every tentacle of your website is thriving.
Read our demands.
We will respectfully disagree with your choice.
First, register a website immediately with domain.com. Second, release yourself from illegitimate prisons of debt with promo code SCAMSCHOOL for 15% off. The people are realizing they have freedom of choice and quality.
Consider yourself
Self-warned.
We've covered this concept like 3 different ways on Scam School in the past. I love this. It's tell
Yeah,
tell,
yeah.
tell.
It doesn't have to be playing cards. It can be business cards, beer mat coasters, whatever you want to use.
We did it with spitting into people's beers. I put out 3 beers. I said spit in one of them, swap the other 2, and then I was able to turn around and avoid the spat in beer.
Okay.
So you want to memorize one of these as your key card, as the card that you're going to follow.
Right.
Okay, so I just used the red 2 each time, which happened to be the card that you selected.
It's the better card.
Okay, yeah, it's the better card.
As we both know.
So memorize that as your key card.
Yes.
Now what I want you to do, look away. I turn over a card. I'm not going to tell you which one, okay? Now you tell me to turn over the other 2 and swap their 2 places. Go ahead and turn back now. Now you give me the option to mix. Now, where was your key card, your special card? Where was it a moment ago?
Well, it was here.
So if I mix them, you want to follow that card wherever it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, it should be the first card you turn over.
Okay.
So turn it over, and if you see your key card, the trick is over.
You're done.
Right.
You're done.
Okay.
Because you followed it.
Yeah.
Now, let's do it again if it's not the key card, because they don't always pick your key card.
So imagine this time, let's say you picked the 10, but you're still following the 2.
Got it.
Your key card is still the 2.
Key card's still
I'm
the
gonna
2.
pick the 10,
Right.
right? I'm gonna swap these 2, and it's the 10.
Right.
So you turn around and you are expecting your key card to be where?
Here, right?
Yes.
That's right, because you don't know which one I picked.
Right.
So if it's moved, you turn it over first.
Right.
Go ahead and turn it over first. And it's not your key card.
the key
It's
card.
not your key card. So the first thing you know is they didn't pick the 2 of diamonds. They
Right.
did not pick my key card.
Right.
You're not done. Go ahead and keep turning them over
Right.
because you may not remember the values of all the cards. You also know that they did not pick this card
Right.
because it was one of the 2 that was swapped.
Right.
So if you know it's not your key card and not the 2, henceforth it must be the 10.
Okay, I got you.
With 3 different cards, you get 2 different information vectors. You assume this is their card until you find out that it's not because it's been swapped.
Yep.
The moment it's been swapped, you of course know that the key card is not their card, but you now also know that whatever card you've been following can't be their card as well.
Right.
And if this isn't their card and this isn't their card, then that means this
That
has
the
to be
card.
their card.
All right.
So, okay, now that you've learned it, can you do it?
You know I can't do that. Go ahead and pick a card. You got the card, you got it locked in.
Got it.
Don't tell me the card.
Okay.
I got this card, I'm gonna pick this card. So turn over the cards.
Okay, I've turned over my card.
Okay,
Now what?
now turn over the other 2 cards.
Uh-huh.
Trade places with the other 2 cards.
Right, make sure you say switch their 2 places.
Switch their
Don't
2
say mix
places.
the card, they might
Okay.
mix all 3.
Because you want only those 2 cards that aren't the key card to be switched.
Right, because it's like Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Right.
And do you know Cole's Law? That's cabbage, carrots, mayonnaise, salt all mixed together. Coleslaw.
I
God
will
damn it.
destroy you. The rage.
I cannot think
The rage that
of
welled up
anything
in me.
more DJT than what just happened.
No, magic. Walk me through this part, Brian.
Okay, you know what your key card is?
Yes.
What's your key card?
The 2 of diamonds.
Okay, do you know where the key card is supposed to be?
I think it's supposed to be.
If nothing else has changed, it should be there, right?
Nothing else has changed.
So turn it over. So you know 2 things. You know that that the key card is not the card, and you know that that card is not the card, which means,
It must have moved.
correct?
Yes.
So now you turn over the other 2,
Go.
and if it's not the key card and it's not that 2 of clubs, that means it must be. With all the confidence of a grand illusionist, ladies and gentlemen, Rex Williams, the incredible, who gestures are like, eh? I don't know. You know what? That was great. That was great. You're doing great. You're doing great.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.